my tippy toes. My front foot comes up off the ground, and I'm up on my back foot. And then I'm going to pull that apple off. When I pull that apple down, I'm not just going to pull straight. I got a little bit of a twist to pull it off. On the rear side, I'm going to do the same motion with my lower body. I'm not going to pick up my back leg. I'm going to pick up my front leg. But when I land in this same position here. Just like on the lead side, I land in this same position here. So we reach up, grab the apple, and pull it down. The common mistake people do on the spike elbow is this. You will not hit them with your elbow. If you do that, you will hit them with your tricep. And that won't do anything. Straighten the arm so that the elbow curves forwards as it comes down, like the letter J. Alright? So I reach up, spike elbow. Reach, spike elbow. Sok su. Any questions?
Yes, sir. Hope you don't find this too stupid, but
there are no stupid questions.
Where legally in Muay Thai can you land this?
In Muay Thai in Thailand, anywhere.
Oh yeah? Okay.
In Thailand, the only thing that is off limits is the groin, and it's loosely enforced. Here in the U.S., you cannot hit the mohawk. Here in the U.S., you cannot strike to the mohawk. So we go, and turn it in a little bit, to do what's called the inside elbow in the U.S. Yes, sir?
And that's maybe for...
Anything other than the mohawk. Yeah, side here. In the U.S., I cannot hit this. I cannot hit the spine. I cannot directly target the joints in the U.S. On the street, in Thailand, fair game. Yeah. And I lean towards the self-defense aspect of this. Muay Thai is not kickboxing. Kickboxing was developed in the 1960s when point fighters, right, like Karate Kid, went, you know, this isn't realistic enough. We'd like to make it more like boxing. Why don't we take boxing and add kicks? Hence kickboxing. Muay Thai is 2,000 years old, and it was developed on the battlefields of Thailand when warriors would fight with swords, shields, and spears, kind of like Braveheart. But sometimes the battle conditions got so tight, I couldn't hit him with my spear, so I would elbow him. I would knee him. During times of peace, the way that the Thai warriors kept these skills sharp was through empty-handed competitions. They would compete. They would find the greatest warrior in one village to compete against the greatest warrior in another village. Every year, the king of Thailand would hold the King's Cup on his birthday and invite the greatest warriors from around Thailand to find the greatest warrior in the kingdom. Then in 1916, the first stadium was built, Ratchadamnern. And 4 years later, in 1920, the Thais decided to modernize Muay Thai a little bit. They said, you know what, let's put on boxing gloves. Because before that, they would wrap their hands in hemp rope. And they would put glue and broken glass if they didn't really like you in the fight. They said, you know what, we're going to put boxing gloves on. Let's put it in a ring like they do in the West. Because before that, it was in a field. They said, you know what, let's do weight classes as well. Because before that, there were no weight classes. And they said, you know what, let's do 3-minute rounds as well. Because before that, the way you timed a round was you took a coconut, you poked 3 holes in it, and you put it in a tub of water. When that coconut was underwater, the round was over.
Different buoyancy.
Yeah, exactly. So you don't know how long that round was. And you don't know the size of your opponent. They made the groin illegal as a target in 1920 as well. They said, you know what? Let's do that too. And now we wear cups, steel cups. Before that, you would wear a pillow.
So spine legal, everywhere else legal.
Except the groin, which is loosely enforced.
Yeah.
Yes. And in Thailand, you are not considered a downed opponent until your butt touches the floor. You do this. Oh! That's why if you ever watch Muay Thai, someone goes down, you see the ref. He's got to get in there to protect the other fighter. Because this is competition, this isn't war. This is how we keep our skills sharp. Because though I may be in the ring fighting against you today, if we are ever attacked, I will be standing right next to every one of you, defending our nation with you. That is what Muay Thai is. Muay Thai doesn't have good hands because we hold weapons in our hands. But now, times have changed. We no longer fight with swords and spears, we fight with guns. And if you know how to use guns, that's good. But if that's all you know how to use, then you're just a guy with a gun. I'm a guy with a gun in Muay Thai. And you're not always going to have your gun on you. I will always have my elbows. I will always have my knees. I will always have my hands. I will always have my kicks. So Muay Thai is the art of war. It is not a sport. We compete to keep our skills sharp so that when war does come, we're ready. That's why now, if you look at Thailand, they now have the